Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Hope you are well. We're going to talk today about Chainlink. When should you buy this? So welcome everyone, hope you're good. Hit the like button, hit the bell button, and obviously leave a comment. This is a new series, okay? I want to talk about a few little things in this video. New series though, when to buy, right? A lot of people have been asking me about how I do projections and how I do investment levels, and I think it might be quite a good series to talk about some of the coins that are doing okay over the last few weeks especially. And Chainlink is one that has been asked on a number of occasions because it's one that is hyping up quite a lot of the market at the moment. So we'll go through it in more detail. First off though, links below. There's a Telegram, there's a Facebook group, all kinds of free education in there. However, also in the pinned comments, there's a podcast coming on Sunday, very, very soon. There's a podcast coming. There's a little graphic on the screen now. It's called the Crypto Mobcast, okay? I'm the Crypto Mobster. My groups are the Crypto Mob. Crypto Mobcast. Yeah, I know. So it's going to be two people, myself and Optelic. Andy will be doing it's a bit like being in the pub. It's not going to be serious. It's not going to be like interviews or anything. It's not going to be any jingly music. It's going to be pretty lad culture-ish. So if you enjoy that sort of thing and you want to listen to it, on Sunday coming, episode number 1, which will be an introduction, will be live on this channel too. Anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about Chainlink. I'm not going to go through the nuts and crannies of what Chainlink is. If you want to know more information, I've done other videos. But if you are unsure, go to CoinMarketCap, go to Chainlink, go to the website. Have a little butchers. It is about smart contracts connecting real world data, events and payments through APIs around the world, and it's pretty cool. It has some pretty good established partnerships. It is pretty decent. It's probably one of the best altcoins out there in terms of investment capability of use case. So it's alright. It's alright at all. I wouldn't go too balls deep in terms of the market as it stands, because I'm going to explain in this video why I believe certain things may happen and why you should look at certain levels to invest. There's no such thing as missing the boat in investing. Everything goes up and down, it rotates, cycles, all kinds of good stuff. So if you're a person that you wake up one day, you're like, oh, I like Chainlink, right? Oh, it's $3, right? You wake up the next day, it's like, shit, it's $4. You're like, get to computer, rabbit cat going mental, crazy, looking to try and get in. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go to the charts because this is more fun. So you need a chart, right? As you know, my charts are very, very cool and funky. I have grey candles, because why not? It's entirely up to you how you do this, but I'm going to explain a few little things of what I do so you can kind of get a picture, and then you can kind of get a theme of what happens in these videos whenever I do this sort of analysis to show you where to buy a coin. And I'll do this on a load of coins, so if you want to, comment, please. If it's on TradingView, I'll do it, providing it's not a crap coin. If it's a rubbish coin, I won't do it. If it's like whatever people shill me in these comments all the time that I've no interest in. If it's like a top 100 coin, I'll probably go for it. If it's rubbish, I'll probably sack it off and ignore you. Sorry. But it's just kind of one of those things. So the first thing you need to do, try and establish weekly turning point. Cool, there's one right there. I'm not going to go too deep in terms of all this analysis. I just want to kind of show you current price levels. Now there's one there. That's kind of the most obvious with Chainlink. The second one is here, because we obviously go up, we turn around, we go up, we break through. Cool, that's another one. Level number 3, I'm going to put one at the bottom here just to kind of pinpoint the fact that that is a freaking floor. It's entirely up to you how you want to portray this, by the way. But other than that, it's pretty cool. This method works very, very well, but I'm going to put daily levels on these levels as well, just to kind of give you an insight. But I'm going to put one in the middle anyways, because that is quite a solid structure there, right? So you can see there, a lot of body closures, wicks just above, body closure, wicky, wick, cool. So, establish your wick levels, right? That's as simple as you go. I'm not too worried about going up here, because the way I look at this, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put a top here, cool. The reason why I'm saying this is because I believe that this up here would be overvalued in the grand scheme of things. We've been down here more than what we have been up here. My personal opinion, not financial advice, I think there's more downturns to come in the market. I think having, as much as it's going to get hyped up, is not the be all and end all due to COVID-19 and all kinds of horrible C words that are happening right now. Recessions, not good. Market crashes, not good. That could be the forefront of the mind. cryptocurrency as a whole, we do not know how it is going to establish itself. We don't know how it's going to react. So putting your, see my hat once, putting your hat on a stool essentially, or on a peg, to kind of say, oh, by the way, cryptocurrency is going to do this because cryptocurrency was made in 2008, saying that we are going to become financially global away from the US dollar. It hasn't happened yet, so we cannot even establish that. That hair's annoying me. Christ. Oh, by the way, this morning, right? I was up this morning doing my analysis. This is random, I know. The biggest spider in my fucking life ran towards me. I shit myself. So it's in here somewhere. So if you see me jump and scream, you know why. Anyways, enough of that. Christ, what is going on today? So let's go to the daily time frame now. So again, you got a little bit of analysis of weekly levels. Now these are not pinpoint, these are not perfect by the stretch of my imagination, but we're going to look at current price levels now, and we're going to bung. That is a real word in the north of England. Bung. Another level in here somewhere. So this is another level here. Current price levels, right? We're going to put a thin one there. Why? Because I want to see where this goes, right? Simple as that, right? I'm going to put a daily level in there. Now, I'm going to be looking at this as analysis overall because there's a wick there. This is slowed down and stopped a little bit, and this is stopped here, and it's kind of an interesting level, right? That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Up here, I'm not going to really look at. We're looking for lower down. We want to invest. We want to buy low, sell high, not buy high and sell low. It's, you know, if you want to do that, Control and I. There you go, invert your chart. Here's a question for you. Would you long this? This is an inverted chart, by the way, so I'm not going to get into that. Christ, no. But I think we're going to come down, boys and girls. I think we are going to come down. So in terms of investment levels, again, we're going to do the same thing. This is a daily level. So we're looking for key levels of resistance and support in kind of normalish areas, right? Basically, simple as that, right? We just want to kind of flood our chart a little bit, not over the top, but mainly weekly and daily levels. The reason being, it gives you good market structure, and we need that to kind of, you know, get a good grip of the market. So I'm more than happy with that as current phase of play, right? We've got a couple of weekly levels in there, and we've got some basic stuff in there, right? So when you go to the 4-hour time frame and you start zooming out, you can kind of start to see where market stops and turns around, and it kind of looks really kind of cool and neat and tidy. It looks really cool. So what you need to do as an investor, personal opinion, get to the daily time frame, start looking at it. Zoom out, look at it. We have got here overall structure going up to these levels, back in. There's a nice little channel there, broke down right into this bottom area here. Resistance, broke out. Yeah. You can get the freaking picture. It's easy, right? I personally believe we are coming down. I think this is starting to show a bit of a trend. I know it looks bullish at the minute, but when you start considering where this top is here and where we have been, it wouldn't surprise me if we're going to start seeing some sort of like reaction to this level. And it wouldn't shock me to see that happen. I know it's an invalid trend line, but it wouldn't shock me in the slightest, right? But what I'm going to do now is do the Fibonacci. This is where people get a bit wild by my videos a little bit. We have hit a perfect level. Couldn't even describe that any fucking clearer, can I? Can I? No. The 618 hits it perfectly on that bounce relief rally. So we are coming down, boys and girls. Do not FOMO into this if you're watching this video. Yes, it could go higher. There's always that probability. But the risks on this hair, oh my days. The risk reward situation of this is there's no point doing it. If it goes up to here, yeah, cool, whatever. But the risk is we may never even go above this point again. This is invalidated if we go below this level, right? But look at where the fib level structures are. We've got this one right in the middle of this weekly structure, which is perfect confluence between this as a potential daily structure. The only reason why I've not put it in is because I've got a weekly level just above it. That's the only reason why that is not in there. If I put my cursor there, it is a perfect level. So that Fibonacci covers it for me. When you look at this level as well, again, another level of pure sanity. Look at that, perfect level in and around that region. And also you got to look at psychological levels. Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, etc. They like round numbers. No surprise that we nearly hit $5 and turned around. There's no surprise that we are like looking at certain levels and thinking they're quite key levels. $3.50 level in and around that region. It stopped and turned around. It stopped and turned around a few times. It's kind of the key point. So make sure you look at that. So in my opinion, this, right, is a turning point. of that overall structure, right? That's my opinion, right? Not financial advice. I believe there's more chances of us going down now than going up. When you look at that candle as well, it's looking pretty clear cut in my opinion. But nothing to say that it could go up higher with FOMO, with other things that could happen in the market. This is crypto after all. So what we're looking at now is figuring out what's happening with this structure. When you start to figure out, well, where could we go? Yes, we could do that, but personally, I do not chart those on the daily time frame. They do not work. But we'll look at the shorter time frames to see where we could go if you are looking to trade this, because I know traders are also on my channel. But when you're looking at investing, I would highly recommend you doing the opposite way around now. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to move this here, and we're going to delete this Fibonacci to remove any sort of confusion. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to put a very, very neat and tidy little box here. I'm going to change the coordinates so it's a bit neat. Actually, that's quite, no. Oh, make it nice and thin, but I'm going to change this color to, I don't know, investment. Actually, no, I'm not. Ignore that, boys and girls. I'm going to make it red. So that is a 618. We know that that is a 618. Oopsie. I want to try and, there we go. Turning point 0.618. Always good to annotate your chart a little bit so you know what's what. So now I know that that's that. Okay, from that daily structure on the daily time frame, I'll put that as well just so I can kind of make it brief daily. So we know. That's simple, right? Now what we need to do is do another Fibonacci from this bottom to that top, and we need to figure out where on earth can we go. Well, actually, look at this level here. This is the next key level of realistic support levels of a big time frame. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to clone this. I'm going to make this nice and neat and tidy. We're going to put that there. And that, in my opinion, is one potential buy area that you can be looking at. In between this level and this level here, this could be one huge zone for you to look at investing in my opinion. However, this could also be a really big dip. Could be a big dip, and further upside potential could be up to the $5 mark and the $4.30. But we're not going to look at those as profit taking just yet. We need to try and get in. So when you're looking at this level here, coming down, and what I would highly suggest you looking at, look at this weekly level. Why? Very, very close, right? Very, very, very close. You could probably argue I've probably done the weekly level a bit too high on terms of that, but I've covered the wicks. But in my opinion, that is pretty good confluence between a Fibonacci and a weekly level. That level there is pretty nice. The next one, 0.5. $2.50 psychological level, weekly level, bang, 50%. When you look at my daily level of this previous level as well, $1.85 is that Fibonacci. So if I just remove that Fibonacci there, what have we got here? What have we got here? Right, we have got perfect symmetry. So there you go. How easy is that to find out areas to buy or sell into a chart? Now, just to give you a bit of backdrop in terms of why I use this, I use Fibonacci because I think they'll work best with market structure. We have went up. This is the sky. This is the big drop. This is the retest. This is the relief rally. Okay, the bounce essentially. We've turned around. We're going to go back down now. We could easily go down to this level again. This is where you're looking at investing. However, what I will say is this, if you zoom out a bit further, we could also drop down further. There's no ruling out, no point ruling out anything in cryptocurrency. You can't rule it out, right? We could go down to 85 cents. We could go down to $1.10. We could go all the way down to this level here where this wick is. Again, we do not know. But what I will say is this, if you're investing, do your research, understand the coin, but also do some basic technical analysis. That is very, very simple technical analysis that you could easily learn overnight and not worry too much about it. You don't have to worry about targets of long term. You just have to get in at the right point. The right point is where the money is flowing to. If we turn around and it retraces this move and it does go down to this level, cool. You get much better chance of success here than you would buying up here, here, or FOMOing up here, because you have listened to someone on Twitter going, I've just bought all this link, we're going to go to $5. When realistically the chances are quite slim. In not long term, obviously, but at that moment in time, you don't want to be sweating, you don't want to be sweating, you don't want to be stinking in dripping sweat because you've bought at the wrong point. So that's today's video done. Hope you enjoy. It's random, I know, I talk some waffle, but ultimately I hope I do tend to put everything on a platter so you can understand how it works. And this is all around psychology of market structures and investment levels. It's really, really simple once you get it. Once you've done your research, you just need to understand where the buyers are. You need to be where the buyers are. Be with those sheep, because they're quite good usually. Because when they go, it's like getting a tennis ball and a racket and bang it up in the air. It tends to work.